Wickets down, and in the impact player has made his way into the middle. 49 for 3. Team PS in Ruthless 11. It's good start for the second over for Reddy Gnanendra. Wicket of the second ball. That's a good shot, and Karthik, the captain, gets a hand to it. Will get a single and off the mark. The impact player Rakesh, and 50 on the board for the team PS in Ruthless 11. Is 8.3 overs, 50 runs. Decent start, but NK Sports continuing their brilliance in the bowling. So very loud uphill from the bowler, but no call from the umpire. Will remain another dot, and this is turning out to be a very good over. He's given away 9 runs in his first over, but has come back very well. That's another good delivery, a quicker one on this occasion, and that's an end to the 9th over. 51 for the loss of 3 wickets. But Vinod to continue. First ball, that's in the air. There's a man running forward, but couldn't get there on a bounce. Into the hands of the fielder. Will get a single. Srinivas. He's got a 50 in the last game that he's played. It's a good shot. Down the carpet on this occasion to the same fielder. Will get another single. That's in the air. And that's a maximum. What a shot. That was bowled on the legs, and he's absolutely smoked it over the ropes. Srinivas, brilliant shot. The first sixer of his innings. He's taken that length very well, gets it out of the middle, and has put that away for 6 runs. Gone for the pull. Quicker delivery from Vinod on this occasion. We'll get a single. Struck in the air. Catch was a cry from the wicket keeper, but on a bounce collected by the fielder. We'll get another single. Turning out to be a very good over here. 10 runs of the first 5 balls. Just hits that over the hands of the bowler in the follow through, and we'll get a comfortable single. Srinivasan will retain the strike for the next over. It's 10 over 62 for the loss of 3 wickets. Well, that's hit in the air. Catches a call. Vikram getting there, and he pouches that very well. That's a good catch. A bit shorter of the length from the bowler. Is try to make use of that length, the width, but gets it on the bottom part of the bat. And a very good catch running forward from Vikram. Takes it away from the body, but make sure that he has safely pouched that at the end. The 4th wicket is down for the team. 62 on the board. We're done with 10.1 overs. It's a good looking shot from Rakesh. Raja Reddy, the new batter, out of the mark with a single. A quicker delivery. That's what they can do. That's what the left arm bowlers can do to the right hand batters. He was lucky to get something on the willow there, Raja Reddy, because he's fired that in very quickly. shot to the length, gone for the pull, but will be picked up by the fielder at the long on. This is turning out to be a very fine over from Gnanendra. 4 runs, a wicket of 5 balls. Cleans him up there. Gets a wicket of the first ball. Gets a wicket of the last ball. Is bowled it in the length where the batter would want to drive that. But too good is what is done there for a new batsman. He's gone through the gates. Has found the wickets. Another one goes down. 5 down for 66. Team PS in Ruthless 11. The completion of 11 overs. First ball, and that's elegance from the batter, Rakesh. A boundary to begin with. The need these overs, the big overs. The game is cut down to 16 overs per side. And we're already done with 11 overs. Wicker. Good punch on the rise from the batter, Rakesh. A single brings in the new batter, Jesse Harijashwant Kumar, onto strike. That's a lovely shot. Confident stroke to start the proceedings. A bit of fumble from the fielder. And they've converted that into a double. Very good running between the wickets. Works it away onto the onside. Into the gap as well. This time we'll get a single. Bowled it on the pads. And 2 is the call. And they'll. Oh, that looks close. He was too slow to reach to the other end. Hari Jashwant, that's been given upstairs to have a view at it. The run out appeal from the bowling unit. Right, he was a bit slower at the end. Hari just want to get there. Is trying to land his foot inside the guarding line, but just fell short. It's a game of inches, and he's gone in a form of a run out. It's deflected off the legs of the bowler. They got a wicket. 75 for 6, 11.5 overs. Last ball of the over, stepping down the wicket. Rakesh, a confident stroke. And that will be an end to the over. 10 runs, but they've got an important wicket of the 12th. 76 for the loss of 6 wickets. Last 4 overs to play in the game, in the innings. Good looking shot. Picked it on the full, struck that down the ground. Gets 2 runs. One in the form of leg by, one coming off the bat in the first 2 balls. Play and a miss. Slower delivery, cutting down the pace, just rolling his fingers over the ball. Once again, while keeping low a bit, that has been the story of that end in the game. We've seen that in the morning game as well. The ball stopping a bit, skating off the surface and not coming onto the bat. Hit in the air, and that's gone away to the boundary. It's a good shot. Every shot that he has middle has got a crunching sound of the bat. Rakesh. Very well bowled. Good comeback delivery from the bowler. Nagraj. 2 is a call. And throw is coming at the right hand opportunity. Is appeal has been declined by the umpire and only 1 run to bring in into the 13th over. 83 for the loss of 6 wickets. At 13, 83, 6 wickets. Vinod Vinnu. And a single of the first ball for Rakesh. Right. He's played that on purpose and into the big vacant space. He's looked around. He saw that opportunity of no fielders being there. He's got himself into a good position and played that shot extremely well to get a boundary. PSP gets a run. Nicely bowled. Very well bowled. Just underneath the eyes of the batsman. And that's a single 6 coming of the first 3 balls. Is what could be the best score on for a 16 over game. Quicker, but away from the guiding lines is the umpire. That's gone through. Gets a bottom edge. And that went quicker towards the left of the wicket keeper. And that has gone away to the boundary. The bowler wasn't certainly happy with that. The batting team will take those with both the hands. Is 99 for the loss of 6 wickets, completion of 14 overs. Slower delivery. Gets a leading edge. Is very instrumental in changing the pace. The bowler and 2 runs. Karthik bowling the final over of his spell. Pretty much what I think from the commentary box is that they've choose the wrong end because Karthik is very good with the pace of deliveries. Initially was the impression that if he had bowled from this end, he could have got a bit more support from the wicket. We've seen morning games where the pace of Ashik Ahmad has even sat down and has skidded onto the stumps, which made it very difficult in the first innings. That's what I'm talking about. Not getting much of bounce, and we've seen so many wickets falling down from when bowling is being done from this end. That struck very well. Collected on a bounce. We'll get a single. At this stage, we are at the death of the first innings. Now, ones and twos will not bother the bowling unit at all. Team NK Sports 4 runs. That's a good shot, but as he cleared the boundary fence, there's one bounce into the boundary. Quality timing from the batter, Rakesh. So showing so much variation as to how he has gone about things in game number 1 and in game number 3 is scoring just a bit quicker than what he has done in game number 1. Now 26 and middling the balls very well, getting them out of the screws of the bat. Want to take the second run and they'll jog it out very comfortably. 2 more runs. It's a good end to the over. 10 of the 15th, 109 for 6 wickets. That's in the air. And that's a comfortable grab for the fielder. Vinod Vinno makes no mistake. Very first ball of the final over of the innings. (109) with 5 balls to go in the innings. Is Manoj Reddy, the new batter, will be on strike for the second ball of the final over. Quick delivery from the bowler, and will only be getting 1 run because the fielder is very much inside the boundary rope, at least 5 to 10 yards, to cut down that single, not let them go for that second run. The good connection can clear the boundary fence, and that would let down an opportunity for a catch. Fixated on cutting down the runs at the moment. Quality stroke once again from the batsman Vinod Vinno, charging onto it. Manoj has taken off, and that's going to be close. And excellent running. That's a one hell of a sprint from the player Manoj Reddy, running towards his danger run. On the wicket he goes, straight down towards the long on, and there's not much damage at the end. 4 runs of 4 balls, last 2 balls to go in the innings. You remember game number 1 and first innings of this day, last 2 balls, 2 big sixes that have got them 13 runs, which made a big difference because the margin of victory was only 20 runs. It's the last 2 to go in the final over. Catch is a cry. There's a fielder running forward, but he couldn't get there. He ran over it. Comes back with the second run. Oh, that's a big one. He's got a hefty elevation, but as he got the distance, that's a very good catch. Made that look very comfortable, and looks like he's overran the boundary fence. That's a sixer. And they've breached the 120 mark. 121 is what they've scored at the end of 16 overs. Team PS in Ruthless 11. And it's going to be a chase of 122 runs for Team NK Sports. It's the first time in the 3 matches they've let a team get over the 100 mark. Team NK Sports. And it has been done in 16 overs, which means they've got a good score against a quality bowling lineup. And it's over to their bowling if they can defend or not. We're going to be slipping into a short break, and we're going to come back to watch the second innings live here from KVS Cricket Ground, Tummalagunta.
Siddhartha Educational Academy, an integrated campus for engineering and MBA, accredited by NAC and UGC Autonomous. See Gollapalli, Tirupati. Courses offered: Civil Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Computer Science and Engineering, Artificial Intelligence, Machine Learning and Data Science, MTech, MBA. Siddhartha Educational Academy, an integrated campus for engineering and MBA, accredited by NAC and UGC Autonomous. See Gollapalli, Tirupati. Courses offered: Civil Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Computer Science and Engineering, Artificial Intelligence, Machine Learning and Data Science, MTech, MBA. Siddhartha
ఫౌండేషన్ మంచి ఆరోగ్యం మరియు విద్య వలన సమాజానికి మేలు చేయవచ్చని నమ్మి అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు, తాగునీటి సేవలు, ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలు దత్తత తీసుకుని సదుపాయాలను అందించుట, పేద విద్యార్థులకి ఉచిత ట్యూషన్స్, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత వైద్య శిబిరాలు, ఉచిత మార్చురీ వ్యాన్ సౌకర్యం వంటి సేవలు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలా వారి ప్రతి ఆలోచన, ప్రతి సేవ, ప్రతి అడుగు కొందరి జీవితంలో వెలుగుని
సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్ ఉంది. వాళ్ళకి అమేజింగ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఉంది, బ్యూటిఫుల్ క్యాంపస్ ఉంది, పైగా ఫుల్లీ ఆటోనమస్. స్పోర్ట్స్ అండ్ స్టడీస్ రెండింటికి ఈక్వల్ గా ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇస్తారు. అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓపెన్ నౌ. ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్.
కార్తిక్,
తిరుపతిలో సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్ ఉంది. వాళ్ళకి అమేజింగ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఉంది, బ్యూటిఫుల్ క్యాంపస్ ఉంది, పైగా ఫుల్లీ ఆటోనమస్. స్పోర్ట్స్ అండ్ స్టడీస్ రెండింటికి ఈక్వల్ గా ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇస్తారు. అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓపెన్ నౌ. ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్. తిరుపతిలో సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్ ఉంది. వాళ్ళకి అమేజింగ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఉంది, బ్యూటిఫుల్ క్యాంపస్ ఉంది, పైగా ఫుల్లీ ఆటోనమస్. స్పోర్ట్స్ అండ్ స్టడీస్ రెండింటికి ఈక్వల్ గా ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇస్తారు. అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓపెన్ నౌ. ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్. తిరుపతిలో సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్ ఉంది. వాళ్ళకి అమేజింగ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఉంది, బ్యూటిఫుల్ క్యాంపస్ ఉంది, పైగా ఫుల్లీ ఆటోనమస్. స్పోర్ట్స్ అండ్ స్టడీస్ రెండింటికి ఈక్వల్ గా ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇస్తారు. అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓపెన్ నౌ. ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్. తిరుపతిలో సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ మొత్తంలో ముఖ్యంగా తిరుపతిలో స్టూడెంట్స్ కి బెస్ట్ చాయిస్ అంటే సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్. ఇంటర్ నుండి పీజీ వరకు స్టడీస్, స్పోర్ట్స్, ఫ్యూచర్, ద ఫుల్ ప్యాకేజ్. అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓపెన్ నౌ. రాయలసీమ మొత్తంలో ముఖ్యంగా తిరుపతిలో స్టూడెంట్స్ కి బెస్ట్ చాయిస్ అంటే సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్. ఇంటర్ నుండి పీజీ వరకు స్టడీస్, స్పోర్ట్స్, ఫ్యూచర్, ద ఫుల్ ప్యాకేజ్. అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓపెన్ నౌ. రాయలసీమ మొత్తంలో ముఖ్యంగా తిరుపతిలో స్టూడెంట్స్ కి బెస్ట్ చాయిస్ అంటే సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్. ఇంటర్ నుండి పీజీ వరకు స్టడీస్, స్పోర్ట్స్, ఫ్యూచర్, ద ఫుల్ ప్యాకేజ్. అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓపెన్ నౌ. రాయలసీమ మొత్తంలో ముఖ్యంగా తిరుపతిలో స్టూడెంట్స్ కి బెస్ట్ చాయిస్ అంటే సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్. ఇంటర్ నుండి పీజీ వరకు స్టడీస్, స్పోర్ట్స్, ఫ్యూచర్, ద ఫుల్ ప్యాకేజ్. అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓపెన్ నౌ. రాయలసీమ మొత్తంలో ముఖ్యంగా తిరుపతిలో స్టూడెంట్స్ కి బెస్ట్ చాయిస్ అంటే సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్. ఇంటర్ నుండి పీజీ వరకు స్టడీస్, స్పోర్ట్స్, ఫ్యూచర్, ద ఫుల్ ప్యాకేజ్. అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓపెన్ నౌ. రాయలసీమ మొత్తంలో ముఖ్యంగా తిరుపతిలో స్టూడెంట్స్ కి బెస్ట్ చాయిస్ అంటే సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్. ఇంటర్ నుండి పీజీ వరకు స్టడీస్, స్పోర్ట్స్, ఫ్యూచర్, ద ఫుల్ ప్యాకేజ్. అడ్మిషన్స్ ఓపెన్ నౌ. రాయలసీమ మొత్తంలో ముఖ్యంగా తిరుపతిలో స్టూడెంట్స్ కి బెస్ట్ చాయిస్ అంటే సికామ్ జూనియర్ డిగ్రీ అండ్ పీజీ కాలేజ్. ఇంటర్ నుండి పీజీ వరకు స్టడీస్, స్పోర్ట్స్,
96 balls. The first ball that's been signaled a wide is a very loud appeal. They all look very animated. The fielding unit. That's a lovely delivery by PSPK Charan. Can bowl it with a good pace and can bowl in the good line. On the leg side, signal wide from the umpire, and they've sneaked in a run, 2 runs there. Four more balls in the first over, 3 runs on the board for the team NK Sports. Well left. Good pace from the bowler PSPK Charan. That's another lovely delivery from the bowler. Yes, this is a very good start for the defense of 126 runs by team Pearson Ruthless 11. One more dot. Very good bowling. This has been a fire start. Only 3 runs, and all of them have come in the form of wides. Nicely struck and gets a single. And that will be an end to a very good over from PSP Kecharan, 4 without any loss. Jesse, the new bowler, and that's an outside edge. Is it, or was there any? But yes, 4 runs for Karthik. Whatever the direction, whatever the way they're coming, the batters will always take the runs. Starts the over with a boundary. Gets it on the pads there. There's a very loud appeal from Jesse. And the ring of fielders, they want to go upstairs or not. They're having a little chat. The captain Jashwant, what will he decide? As they're going upstairs for the review to challenge the on-field decision of LBW not given. It's worked out very well on the onside. There's a fielder in the deep. And only one run. That's very good effort. It's a must-win game for Team PS in Ruthless 11. But on the other hand, CH Super Kings would be expecting a victory for Team NK Sports. We've got them in the house. The team cheering for NK Sports CH Super Kings at the moment. Nicely bowled, brilliant delivery. It's a brilliant atmosphere. And it has rained for some time before in the first innings that I've got the interruption to reduce the overs to 16. But it has become very beautiful in the evening. 2 overs, 11 for no loss. But 2 overs, 11 without any loss, Team NK Sports. 115 more needed in 83 balls. Nicely timed it very well. Karthik gets a single. Playing a miss. Is hitting that good length very well. And Hyperion Mahi trying to go for the big hit. Trying to go up and over the infield. It's not getting any kind of connection at the moment. Will be another dot. And he's putting in a very good rhythm. He's bowled a terrific first over. That's a good shot. He's got hold of it. And that will find its way to the fence. A crunching sound of the bat from Hyperion Mahi. Brilliant shot. He's put in some good power behind that punch. Good comeback, better line and length. The more he bowls it on that line and length, the more he makes it difficult for the batters. It's been two-paced. The wicket, one end being completely skiddy, one end getting that extra bit of bounce. So that's a brilliant delivery. That's what I'm talking about. Wicket being two-paced. That's an end to the third over, 16 for no loss. Right, the first ball. The very first ball of the over, he's got his way onto the stumps and he's been cleaned up. Right, new batter in for the team. Two singles of the first two balls after the arrival of Teja in the middle. is starting out to be a very good over. Two singles, a wicket, a dot by Hari Jashwant Kumar. Stepping down the wicket, trying to go for the fancy hit. A play and a miss. A dot ball. That's another dot, and that's an end to a very good over. 2 runs with the wicket for Jesse of the 4th over, 18 for the loss of 1 wicket. His first ball, Hyperion Mahi with a cracking shot. A chase from the fielder, Jesse. And he cuts that down to a couple of runs. His Hyperion Mahi with another good looking shot. Gets another single. Is required at 9.13 runs. Now 105 required in 69 balls. That's in the air. There's a fielder running back. There's a fielder coming forward. And one of them have given a good call. And that's how you take a catch when two of you are coming forward for that one ball. And that's a good one taken by the fielder. Manoj Reddy. Manoj Reddy with a good catch. Second wicket is down, 21 on the board, 4.4 overs into the game. Right, Vikram, the new batsman, is looking at both the ends. This end is a bit better for batting, but they're absolutely dominating it with the ball. Team PSN, it's going to get even more tougher from the other end for the batting unit. There's an appeal, there's a loud appeal. Confident of the call. Was it coming off? The bat hitting the ground. A dot to bring it into one more wicket over. 5 overs, 21 for 2. The first ball by Manoj Reddy puts in good pace and starts off with a single, and Vikram back on strike. Ooh. Just giving the batter the smell of the leather. Is not playing without a helmet. Should always use the helmet on and off the field. That's a good shot by Hyperion Mahi. He's very solid on the offside. Can throw his hands at the ball. Always looking to throw the hands onto the ball. Hyperion on the offside. The last 2 balls to go in the over. They play in a mesa, and that will be another dot. Last ball to go in the over. So 6 runs of the first 5. That's another good looking shot. That's one more cracking shot from Mahi. One more boundary. And that's an end to the over. 31 for the loss of 2 wickets. 6 overs, 31 for the loss of 2 wickets. Team NK Sports. First ball of the over. Captain Jashwant Reddy, the new bowler. That will be a run for Vikram. What an outstanding atmosphere at this venue for Tirupati Champions League. With the families coming in, walking at one ground with the kids practicing. The future stars getting ready at the other with a match happening here. There's so much happening at one place in this brilliant venue, KVS Park. On the leg side, that's a wide. Players also need to be very mindful of the interruption that may happen. It's getting pretty dark. Trying to throw his hands on the up. Straight down toward the long off fielder. Gets a single. 3 runs of 3 legal deliveries from Jashwant Reddy. Was in the air for some time, and that's a good stop. An opportunity for a run out, but Hyperion Mahi sprinting his way back. He's done a good job to get there. Hits back. Oh, that has been struck very well by the batter, the lean muscle Vikram. Oh, that's a big hit. That is a very big hit from the batsman. Is never ever look over the lean muscle, the strength they have got. Look at what he's done. He's played it against the wind and he's absolutely hammered that away. Takes some good immense power to generate that kind of connection on the back foot. 7 overs, 42 for the loss of 2 wickets. $84 required in 54 balls. First ball of the over, worked it away onto the offside, gets a single. Yes, it's starting to get a bit interesting here with the par score table that we've got. 47 is a par score, with 48 being the target for the win at the end of 7 overs. They've got 42 in 7. Oh, that's a good shot once again. That is extreme power from this young lad Vikram. That was asking for trouble. You bowl it within the arc of any batter. The kind of willows today's bats are being made. It's an extremely good shot. Dot ball. That's nicely bowled and nicely played by the batter. Gets it on the pads, but inside edge is what the umpire is referring there. A dot ball. Last ball to go in the over. It's nicely bowled by Jashwant. And that will only be a single to bring an end to over number 8, 51 for the loss of 2 wickets. And 75 required in 48. And par score for 2 wickets is 53 runs at the end of 8 overs. Right, change of end with 75 to get in 48 balls. First ball, and that's the difference it's gonna make on the VJD table. It's been cleaned up, and now they're down by 7 runs for the par score on VJD team NK Sports with this wicket going down. Right, new batter. Vinod Vinnu, the new batter for the team. Playing a miss. Good start, but that's been signal a wide. Right, every run is very, very important in this stage of the innings for 3 teams, in fact. Nicely bowled, very good delivery. CR Tej. Dot ball. That's a leading edge, and that's been taken. Right, that's one more wicket. And that's gonna push them even more into trouble for NK Sports. Lose one more wicket, and Irfan makes no mistake. Maheshwar Reddy, the new batter. First ball right on the money. CR Tej have been very, very good in this over. He's raised ahead towards the finishing line for the team with this over, pushing that difference on the BJD table. That's another dot. This is quality bowling. 2 wickets, 2 runs of 5 balls. Last ball to go in the over for CR Tej. Slow delivery. Completely taken the pace off, and a single. That's going to be an end to over number 9, 54 for the loss of 4 wickets. Dasarath Ram, the new bowler, right, taking it back in time for match number 2, is giving them hope with that double wicket over that he has bowled when they were struggling to keep their hopes alive, but eventually they have gone to lose that game, but he's done his part in that game. 9 overs, 54 for 4. 72 required in 42 balls. First ball of the over, big swing from the bat of Vikram. And they'll be happy to settle only for 1 run. That's decent start to the over by Dasarath. Oh, what a shot! He got a 6 there. That's a clean strike from the batter. Right, Maheshwar Reddy. That's a cracking sound of the bat. Reach for that on the offside. He's cut down the pace. And they'll look to come back with the second. Vikram decides to just stay back, but has returned for the second. Right, every ball is very important here. Every single delivery can change the result. Face off. That's in the air. And that's been taken. Right, was looking to do the same thing what he has done a delivery before, but this time there was a certain change in the pace from the bowler Dasarath Ram, and that was the difference. That is what the difference. And Raja Reddy makes no mistake. The 5th wicket is down. Right, Rupesh Reddy. 63 the score for 5 wickets, 9.4 overs. Part score for 9.4 overs with 5 wickets is 79, which means they're 16 runs ahead team PS in Ruthless 11. Oh, cracking shot. Good work in the follow through. You're bowling in that length, you're bowling in that line, you're always asking for trouble. The batters usually get a good swing of the bat, and even missed timing with the wind will be carried away. Pace off. He's rolling his fingers over the ball at the end. 2 is the call, but 1 will be the result for that. 10 runs with the wicket of the first for Dasarath. 10 done, 64 for 5. Required 62 runs in 6 overs. First ball of the over. And a couple of runs. That's in the air. Field getting there, and he's done a good job there. That's good work to keep his body behind the line. Oh, that's direct hit as well. No damage impended on the batting unit. Lovely shot. Gets it out of the middle. Work for the fielder. Oh, footwork. Footwork from Rakesh. It's the courage to keep your foot. He was initially trying to cut it down with the hand, but gets the foot at the last moment. Slow one from the bowler, cutting down the pace. Teja. CR Tej, and that's an end to the over. 11 over 70 for 5. 56 required in 30 balls. Dasarad to bowl the 12 with 56 required in 30 balls. It pretty much looks like we're gonna get all the remaining 5 overs with the clearance of the skies, with the clearance of the dark skies. First ball. Nicely bowled by Dasarath. Who is a call, but they've just taken 1 run. Now Venke Sports with 55 to get in 28. Slow delivery, and we'll get that single anyway. 1 run taken. It's 2 runs of the first 3 balls. It's something on the willow, but collected on a bounce. Is it, or has that been carried very well? Yes, good catch taken by. Oh, looks like he's played it onto the stumps. Yes, he's been cleaned up. Isn't a good sight that I've got, but certainly I've got a good view of what happened there. 72 for 6, 11.4 overs, 54 required in 26 balls. That's an uphill from the bowler. Looks a bit animated, but will have to be a dot ball, 2 runs, a wicket. Last ball to go in the 12th over. So 12 overs, 73 for 6, 53 to get in 4 overs. .53 required in 24 balls with 4 wickets in hand. First ball of the over. Threading that through the needle. And they're pushing back for the third one. Gets home very comfortably. Gets an outside edge. Now, no stopping that. Might have got an outside edge, but he has opened that face using the pace from the bowler. Played it very late and played it very fine. No chance for the third man to cut that down. On the bats. And the finger goes up. Right, CR Tej pumped up. He gets one more wicket, the third one of the innings. And that's been given up shades for the third umpire to have a view at it. That's been challenged. Right, that looks straight and dead on the middle stump. Plumbing into the stumps. 7th wicket down. And CR Tej totally turned the game around with his bowling. 16 runs, 3 wickets in 2.3 overs. 80 for 7. 46 more needed in 21 balls. That's a wide. It's a good shot. Splitting the gap very well. Gets a boundary. Look at what he's done. He's opened that face of the bat to create that so that he can put it between both the fielders. Nicely carved it. And gets a boundary. Very good looking stroke from the batter. 1 ball to go in the 13th over. Oh, he goes on the onside. He's got a mighty elevation. And the distance as well, one bounce. Two good shots to bring an end to the over number 13, 90 on the board for the loss of 7 wickets. 36 required more in 18 balls. Dasarath, that's in the air. Fielder getting there. And that's a good catch. Right. By Irfan. Running across. He's pouched it very well. Getting the 8th nail to the coffin for Team NK Sports. And Dasarath once again proving to be very, very worthy bowler. He's done the magic in game number 2 as well with the ball. Now gets the 3rd wicket in 13 deliveries. 36 required in 17 balls, but with only 2 wickets in hand. Thirty-six required in 17 balls with 2 wickets in hand. Score 90. Karthik can play those good looking strokes, but what's needed for them is the big hits at the moment. NK Sports have got to that magic figure of 91. Oh, that looks close. That looks very close, and sharp work by Sai Kishore. The naked eye look like, yes, so there's a confirmation. The 9th wicket down. It's a bit slow to get back to the crease. The batsman Charan. We're just waiting for the final batter to make his entry into the middle. With 35 runs needed in 15 balls, with only 1 chip remaining for Team NK Sports. Now that we've got a good understanding of what could be the result for this game, now the battle between NK Sports and Team PS in Ruthless 11 will be the game for thrones. It will be the game for throne for first position in Pool A. The final batter, Gyanendra, has been absolute magic with the ball. Would need something to do with the bat. Left hand bowler, left hand batter. Right. Closing it on here. Trying to get everybody in the 30 yard to restrict the single. The plan is pretty much clear. They want to claim the throne. Team PS in Ruthless 11. They're trying to get this final wicket. Oh, that's a brilliant delivery. Right, 92 runs. Well left. And that's an end to over number 14. 92 for 9. Right, Tage with 15th over. Oh, there's an uphill. There's an uphill, but it has come off the legs, is what is saying here the umpire. Right, they've taken the review for leg before. Is not out, is the verdict from the third umpire for the appeal for LBW DRS. That's gonna be wide. Right. 93 runs. And that's where they want to be, team NK Sports. That's a good shot. That's a lovely timed shot from the batsman. And that's a reward for taking the position number 1, team NK Sports. That's a glorious looking stroke from Karthik. The cover mentioned before, he's got that good looking strokes. Once again, cuts it very well and will find one more boundary. It's back-to-back boundaries for Karthik, and they've got to the 100-run mark, team NK Sports. A dot ball. A dot ball. 29 in 25 in 7 balls, the equation. Worked out very well towards the third man. Direct hit is needed. He is submitted to the crease. Takes a single and will keep the strike. 15 overs, 102. Down to the final over, 24 required in 6 balls. The first ball of the final over. On the up and on a bounce towards the fielder. A dot ball. The dot is playing it out. 3 balls, 24 runs for NK Sports. Defense once again. 4 dots of this over of the first 4 balls. Last 2 to go. The dot. Down to the final ball. a dot ball, and that's a maiden over to bring an end to the 16th over. 102 is what NK Sports managed to put up on the board, and that's a win for PSN Ruthless 11 by 23 runs. They secured their place. We're not down to that because PCR 11 has got one more win. They've got a victory as well, and that will be an interesting match for PCR 11 and an important match for them in the qualification scenario. And we're gonna decide, we will look at what teams will be qualifying in group number 1 at the end of the final league day. Yes, congratulations to team PSN Ruthless 11 on winning this game by 23 runs. And NK Sports, with completion of 3 games, they qualify the semi-finals of Tirupati Champions League title sponsored by Siddhartha Educational Academy of Institutions. So that will be it. We've got 2 more brilliant league games, and we've got a couple of days rest. The next games will be on Monday. See you all soon on Monday. This is Prashant signing off from the Combox.